Three things I wish I knew before moving to the US for my bachelor's. Second, I wish I knew how car dependent the US was. Before going to the US, I did not really think about how would my transportation work. I don't know, like maybe I'll use the bus, maybe the train, perhaps a taxi or something. But buses and trains are very limited and taxis are super expensive. So you kind of are really left with only option of buying a car. Usually students don't really buy a car for the first 1 or 2 years, but after that, if you're moving away from your campus and you need to get a car to come over, car is something that is super important. US is extremely car dependent because about 150 years ago, US kind of started investing in their highway system versus Europe was investing in their public transport system. So when you go to Europe, the public transport system really works very well. But in the US, they were only investing in their highway system. So today, you can pretty much go to any part of America driving. And the roads are amazing. The roads are very accessible, but you have to drive. You can always buy a used car. My first car was a very old 2008 white Prius. It was cheap. It was about $4,000. Compared to most other cars in the US, it was pretty cheap. So I always recommend buying a used car for your first car whenever the time comes that you're thinking about buying a car.